My name is Shilton Olomi. I'm 24 years old. I've graduated at IFM in 2019, taking Bachelor of Finance and Banking, but I love technology and I love solving problems. So during my last year at college, I used to observe people who are doing similar stuff or technology business here in Tanzania, and I saw a few of them, but I was very motivated about their stories, so I decided to create mine. Based on my studies, financials, I studied a little bit about insurance, and I got interested to it. So when I look up on the market and see that there are so many problems, insurance inclusion was still very low, I decided to find my partners and start MyHI. University was founded in 2019 with my two other friends. First one is Justin Shumbi, and the second one is Gideon Kiangu. So I know Justin for a bit more than 8 years, and Justin has experience in marketing and creative design. So I remember when the idea came up to my mind, and then I needed to visualize it, and then I went to discuss with Justin and asked him if he can do that for me, and he loved the idea and said that we need to join and form a team together. So that was how it started. And then we met Gideon while struggling with technology on how to make the idea into reality. And then Gideon also liked the idea and was interested to join us. And that's when University was officially registered and became a company. And also that's when MyHI was born. So MyHI is a digital platform that enabling people to be able to buy health insurance and use them through mobile phone. Right now we are located at Mikocheni A, Senga Road Street. Access to health insurance has never been easy, and also there are so many challenges after having the health insurance and you want to access healthcare services. So we brainstormed together and see how we can solve all those issues by using one tool, and that's where MyHI was born. And right now MyHI are enabling people to buy and use health insurance through mobile phone without a need to go to branches or banks or etc. to find health insurance services. Yes. When I was in college, I used to see people when it was opening of the semester get to stay on queues at the college trying to register for their health insurance card. So that's when I observed that this was a problem, because at the same time mobile phone cards, they were registered through dedicated mobile app, which at that time agencies were using it. So I tried to figure out and asking myself why this does not happen in insurance, because every year I see my fellow students, even me, staying in queues trying to register for the insurance. And that's when something popped up in my mind, and I tried to dig up more what's really happening on health insurance sector in large. So I do try to find where I can buy health insurance in the street, and there was NHIF office. I've been told that it was in Mnazi Mmoja area. So I went to Mnazi Mmoja trying to find out where is NHIF office, and I failed to find out. And that was a time that I was more interested on it, and I tried to find another location where I can find NHIF office. And I observed that Mwenge, there were an insurance office of NHIF, and I took my time and also went there, and I found out that there was a queues. So many people were trying to asking for their insurance cards. Others, they've lost it. Others, they came just to ask about insurance products, and so many problems together. So after that, I started to read reports. Several reports existing on the internet, ones from TIRA, and I found out interesting numbers that insurance uptake in our country was still very low. And despite of insurance penetration or growth at large to be very low, but health insurance uptake were also still very low, and the numbers were dominated on those who were uptake health insurance at that time mainly was the people who are employed maybe by the government or private institution, and the rate of individual people in our society to buy insurance was very low. And that's when I started engaging with FSDT, financial sector deepening trust here in Tanzania, and I tried to talk to them so as I can get the data, and they gave me the reports, which I found out that they also mentioned so insurance uptake was very low, and young people amount 13.2 they didn't have health insurance, and that was about 86.4% of total youth population. And also non-youth population who are aged between 35 years to 60 years were amounted about 12.4 million, and all those people amounted in total 25.4 million did not have health insurance, and that amount is close enough to a half of our total population in our country. And on that aspect, we did not consider the young population aged between 0 years to 16 who does not fit into the category of themselves to buy health insurance services. And as we know the numbers in our country, the young population aged from 16 years to 0, they are about half of our population. So more than 85% of our population as a country of 60 million people does not have a health insurance, and that was very huge. And I decided that it was a time to start solving the problem across the health insurance sector. Yeah, so since 2019 we've been using our own resource. Me and my team, we've spent a lot to pay the developers initially, but the product didn't come out good as we wanted, and it was not presentable. So we tried to find the local investors who can understand us, but Unfortunately, it was not possible because everybody we tried to talk to, they didn't believe in us. Most of them said we were so young, and others said that insurance is so complicated, and you guys don't have muscle to win the market. So we struggled a lot, but unfortunately, the luck was on our side too. We applied on several programs. One was Seed Stars program, which we became the second winners, and we got offered training, investor readiness, and after that we participated on Vodacom Accelerator program, which boosted us a lot, and we became the third winners during the competition. And right now we have Vodacom and SmartLab as our investors and our official partners. So we're excited to that. Right now in Tanzania, there are more than 13.2 million young people who does not have health insurance services, and more than 12 million people aged from 35 years to 60 who also does not have health insurance services. So right now our target customer is young people who at least they're digital savvy and can use smartphone services, and they trust internet as a way to buy or to access the financial services. So right now our target customers are based on that category. Through our platform, a person who is in need of health insurance will be able to choose the package which he or she think will fit his or her demands, and then he'll fill the digital form and make the payment via mobile money, and then he'll have access to digital insurance card available on our platform. Insurance market is currently growing. There are several banks who have tried to put insurance services on their apps. So that's the other similar initiatives. But also my other competitors are insurance brokers and agents. Yeah, what we are doing different is that we are trying to understand what customer wants and put it together and then enhance customer experience so that a person may feel different when using our services and comparing to buying insurance on the agent's office or broker office. Our biggest achievement so far is that we've been trusted by people, and a lot of people are asking us about which day or when are we going to launch. So that means they're exciting for us to get into the market so that they can use our product. And apart from that, we've attracted potential partners, as before us, when we started, it was hard for them to believe in us, but now they do. So that's also part of our biggest achievement so far. And also we've already received investment, and right now we are working to finalize our product and preparing a launch plan. There are so many challenges on our journey as MyHI because we struggled to find the perfect tech team to accomplish the development of our product. We were bootstrapping using our own money, and we paid the developers who didn't make a job done as the way we wanted, so that we still struggled even after spend our hard-earned money to try to make our product stand out on the market. So we failed on that, but I don't regret or anything, and I think even my team don't regret anything, because failing or wasting the money or investment, it's also part of learning and preparation for a better future. So through our journey until now, we've learned a lot, and right now we know what to do and not what to do, who to trust, and whatsoever challenges available, we at least understand a bit of them. As we're expecting to launch our product late this year or early next year, we're asking for ecosystem partners to keep supporting on us and believing in us, and also welcoming other investors who would like also to invest in our company, because as the government financial master plan 2020 to 2030 aims that at least in 2030 insurance inclusion rate in Tanzania to be on 50%. So that's why even the government is supporting heavily insurance sector. So this is a good way to go, and this is the right time to invest in our company, and also as ecosystem partners, media partners, and others to keep supporting us to make us a good success story in Tanzania ecosystem and technology sector. It affected our operation a bit, because currently in the market, the insurance products that exist are a bit expensive. So try to sell expensive product or expensive insurance product to the people whom their financial behavior has been affected by COVID was a bit challenge. And also you see COVID-19 affected health of an individual, and we are selling health insurance covers, you see. So if you try to sell an insurance product to an individual, the first thing he or she was asking was, does it cover COVID treatments? And at that time, COVID treatments were a bit expensive, and even to take a test of it the cost was a bit high, and we all know that. So during COVID-19, we struggled a lot on that. So after observing and experiencing COVID-19 challenges, we tried to make the insurance covers which would be maybe useful for the next pandemic, which might or might not come. But we tried to do mathematics on how we can make insurance for pandemics, but it was also a bit challenge, because on insurance principle which exists right now, like insurance does not cover pandemic diseases. So it was a bit issue on that for the insurance companies to accept our proposed covers. So yeah, it was like that. What we're doing is purely technology. Like the way customer engage with us is through the mobile app, and we're using technology trying to make the process easy, because as right now people buy insurance through go to the offices, but on our platform we've made that instead of go to the office, then you'll need to go to App Store or Play Store and download our app, and instead of asking a customer service personnel on the insurance company or brokerage office about an insurance product, then you learn about insurance product through our platform. And instead of receiving the form at the insurance office, then you will fill the digital form on our platform. And instead of going to the bank to pay for the insurance product, then you will need to pay through our platform via mobile money. You see, we've made it easy through technology. And also, no more physical cards. You've got digital card on our platform. So that's how technology has helped us to make insurance better. In 3 years, we're looking to increase insurance inclusion in our country to at least having new 1 million or to 5 million new people who have subscribed to health insurance services. And in 5 years, we're looking to reimagine both health insurance and healthcare services by providing affordable healthcare, health insurance packages and affordable healthcare services, and also enabling many low-income people to have access to better healthcare services. But also we're looking to expand into other regions in Africa so that we can save as many as people as possible who are currently facing the same problems as people in our society here in Tanzania. What I can advise to upcoming innovators is just to be humble and learn a lot, because what comes first on mind as an idea might not be a perfect product. So things change, and we need to listen to our customer, what they say, because we're not making product for us, but we're making product for the customer, and that's the key point to success. Media Convergence has done a good initiative, try to spotlighting young entrepreneurs like us to the society, trying to showcase our products. It's a very good initiative because most of people, our elders and parents, do not understand what we are doing, and they don't understand that one day we will make it. So try to spotlight the few success stories available in our society. It's a good way to go to tell our parents and elders, even our leaders, that these young people, they're doing something. And also it's a good way to encourage young people who are currently in universities or have graduated, try to engage into entrepreneurship by solving problems or do whatever they can, because at the end of the time, result of our success is increase in employment rates and even the tax to the government, because these companies, if they get support, that means they will grow, and when they grow, that means it increases their profit and incomes and employment problems. So the growth of companies, this means they solve the problems which also affect our nation at large. Media Convergence has been done this great initiative, try to spotlighting innovations, startup, and young entrepreneurs who are dealing with technology and the whole ecosystem here in Tanzania. As we know that there are still very few success stories in our ecosystem, but also these fews, if they can be amplified, that means a lot of people would lean. And for example, recent graduates or university students might be interested to join in also startups and innovations and technology business. So if these young people, after seeing the stories from good job done by Media Convergence, they will jump into entrepreneurship maybe, or try to support their fellow graduates or colleagues who have started entrepreneurship in technology. So if they get supported each other, that means these companies would grow, and it will create impact first in ecosystem and employment rate and the incomes and even tax to our government, because we've seen all in 10 billionaires top 10, 8 of them are in technology business. So Media Convergence job, which is spotlighting the few success stories existing right now, might bring also impact to other people who we never know. The next billionaires in the world might come from our tech ecosystem. So good job to Media Convergence, and keep pushing that until it's done.